Hello viewers, you're welcome to Security and Privacy with Dr. Ayo Adenuga on your favorite channel, Security and Privacy Risk with Dr. Ayo Adenuga. Today we want to talk about risk. What is risk? Risk is probability times impact. You might wonder what is probability we're talking about here and what is the impact. Now, looking at risk from the IT perspective, let's narrow it down so that we have a focus on a particular field. How is it likely for an event to occur? And what will be the consequence or consequences if the event occurs? So we're looking at a situation, we're looking at if this event occurs, what will be the consequence? And also what is the probability that this event will occur at all? So that is what is termed risk. Now, risk has probability and impact factored into it. And let's look at what is probability. That's the likelihood of a condition or object that's termed threat, taking advantage of a weakness in a system. So we want to look at, is it possible that this happen? We know that the threat can take advantage of the weakness, but with the current control in place, is it likely that this threat will still be able to take advantage of the weakness in the system? We want to know that. Then the impact is the magnitude of damage that a system, network, person, or business process may suffer if attacked by the threat agent. That is the impact we're talking about here. Now, let's look at this scenario. Company A wants to build a new website, and one of the possible threats to website is cross-site scripting. And looking at this problem, the IT manager, the website developer, and others that will work on this project, including the risk personnel, we have to look into how to prevent this kind of threats taking advantage of the new website. And if it's an existing website, it may be tested for being able to withstand the threat of cross-site scripting. So what is cross-site scripting? It's when a web user injects malicious scripts at the client end, not from the server, but from the client end. The scripts will be executed because the interpreter is deceived to believe it is a legitimate script. So the script can do a lot of things. And if you look at our diagram here, user A is in a station wherever it's located, and is having the client is on the client side there, but is able to modify the application page and send to the server. The server process the script without proper validation, because the web page has not been developed to do proper input validation and escaping. So now look at the user B. User B send request to the server, and the request that is sent to the server should have received response back from the server, and the communication should have been between client B and the server alone. But while client B is inputting its message, its request into its client system, the information put into the system is forwarded to client B and client A rather, because of the script that have been injected into the server and has been used to deceive the interpreter. So a redirection of user B's information to user A is now possible. Now we want to look at this risk map. The risk register looks something like this. Something might look different in your organization, or if you are new to risk, have something like this. Look at we have a risk number, just the number you assign to this risk. What is the risk type? Is it IT? Is it sales? Is it admin? Then risk description, you describe what the risk is. Now where we want to focus on is the risk probability and the risk impact to give us the risk rating. Now if you look at this, there is no universal standard, or there is no one way to rate a risk. It depends on the organization, it depends on the policy of the organization, it depends on who is working on the risk. Now here, what we have done here is we have from 0.1 to 0.9. 0.1 means 10% probability, 0.4 40% probability, 0.9 90% probability that the event will occur. So let's look at number 5 here, risk number 5, cross-site scripting, that we just look at the scenario. So in this situation, we assume that the probability is that it has a 90% chance of occurring, and the risk impact is rated from 1 to 5. So it is rated 3 out of 5. So now, by the time we multiply that, we have 2.7, and our risk rating is done in such a way that 0 to 1.5 is considered acceptable, 1.6 to 2.5 is considered mild. In terms of the impact, is considered mild, whereas 2.6 upward is considered critical, which is very dangerous to the business operation. So in this situation, cross-site scripting is considered critical and must be addressed immediately. So if we have list of risks that we have, maybe we have about 20. So we want to consider the ones in red first. We want to address those ones first, because those are the risks that have the capability of either shutting down the business or causing a very colossal damage to the business operation. So that. Thank you. Thank you for your time again. Please subscribe to this channel and turn on the notification button so you can be notified when we release a new video. Thank you for your time.